Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9. Welcome back everyone, this is Mike ZEROH here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Thank you also very much for the kind support, it is greatly appreciated. Today we will be going over an interview between Vanity Fair's David Kamp and of course Kathleen Kennedy. This surrounds Star Wars Episode 9 and how it was mapped out and how significant Carrie Fisher's character, General Leia, was really going to be. So, let's go over what David Kamp had to question Kathleen Kennedy, and what Kathleen Kennedy had to answer. So, David Kamp had this to say. And as for Episode 9, how mapped out is it? And Kathleen Kennedy had to say, well, as you can imagine, we were really stunned by the death of Carrie, so we had mapped something out a year ago that Episode 9 writer and director Colin Trevorrow was working on. In fact, he delivered a script to us in early December, so her death was a real shock and changed things quite dramatically. Now, David Kamp had this to say. So, General Leia was going to be a significant part of Episode 9? And Kathleen Kennedy replied, really significant, yeah. Kamp said, and now that's going to have to be, Kathleen Kennedy says, rethought. So, very interesting stuff here. We have learned that General Leia was going to be a very significant character in Star Wars Episode 9. I can only imagine what Colin Trevorrow was going to do with this character. We do know that he wanted to do something very special between the Skywalker twins, Luke Skywalker and Leia. And if you ask me, I have actually said this on here many times. I think that the big special moment that Colin was going to do was that at the very end of Episode 9, the Skywalker twins would finally reunite and the credits would roll. That's what I believe was going to happen. I think that's how the trilogy could come to a great close, with our heroes having a nice moment and the Skywalker twins reuniting. And that would lead into a possible Star Wars Episode 10, 11, and 12 in the future. So, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about this, because it is very unfortunate that we lost such a great and talented actress, Carrie Fisher. Not just an actress, but an amazing person. So, let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. Thank you also very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.